Alright, what is going on, Team 26s? How y'all doing today? And welcome back to sort of something that's a combination of two previous series that I've done. One is obviously the LUTI videos, where I'll usually just upload the VODs with our comms. And the other is I would sort of analyze our LUTI matches the day after I posted the VODs. I'm trying to remember. It must have been during the Ambition. So that would have been like the season I played with Ambitions. That would have been season 3 or 4. I honestly don't remember. But either way, so what I'm going to be doing today is just going through map by map. I'm going to make separate videos for each one and just sort of analyze some of the mistakes we made and sort of things that we could have done better and things we did well. But obviously, Snapper Canal. I'm trying to remember the name. Ninplayers, that's the name of the team we're playing. And so we come in mid and get pop. And then what we don't do well here is we just don't take any map control, especially me. I'm just sitting on our slope. And that doesn't really help us at all. And then obviously LAKEY goes over and trades, which is good. And then I see the heavy here sort of isolated. And I was honestly hoping they'd peek me here because I think I could have finished it off. And that's a kill right there where as soon as I get that first hit, I probably should have just pushed and see if I would have been able to get the confirm there. But I don't. And now you see they have 3 specials, which is just not good for us because we literally have nothing. We use our armor here. Again, we don't do anything with it. Burst pushes up and gets a nice kill. The Inkjet here, and honestly, I don't know how I didn't kill him. I missed a couple shots there, and then I just get directed. So that was a poor play by me. But we do have the Rainmaker in a good position for us, but we're sort of spread out. Birch and Shale are split up there. And so that sort of hurts us in being able to sort of work together to get kills. But now we're all back in mid. Birch gets isolated there by the heavy. And this is something that you're going to see a lot throughout the game. We're not coordinating well in the right positions. Like we had 3 people stacked in mid. Whereas if we'd had maybe 3 to the left side, we would have been able to do a lot more. I think that was LAKEY or Shale who tried to sort of get a sneak push there. Unfortunately, it doesn't go anywhere. And that my last death, I actually thought that was the Rapid. And so when they were challenging me, I thought I had another hit to take. And so that's why I over-challenged there because I thought I was sort of betting on myself there, but obviously I was already weak. And the range only needed 1 more indirect. This is a really awkward position here. I don't like the way I played this. I probably should have gone to bunker. And bubbled across there because you can see my bubbles don't really do much. They just sort of get turf, which then they get immediately right back, or get right back immediately. And then they're just sort of trapping us here. I'm trying to find some space to work in. I believe this is the Emperor's. Yeah, it is. And I that was just terrible. Again, it's another kill that I probably should have had, or at least been able to trade there. And I basically hit them twice and fell off the map. So not great. But we're still in a good position here. We stop him at 61. So this is very much a doable game. We're going to trade out. So we have a numbers advantage here. I'm working on the pop so we can start getting mid back. And their double blaster comp, as you'll see throughout the series, was a real problem for us. We just couldn't. It was a tough one for us to counter. And I'm not going to spoil the result of the whole series. But we were really struggling with that just because it's so much chip damage, and it was just with the comp we're running now, we don't get a lot of that outside of the Rapid. We don't have any burst bombs. We have 2 suction bombs, but those aren't great for chip damage. I'm going to get a nice kill on the Inkjet here, and this is sort of going to open up mid for us. But as you see there's literally just a Rapid in snipe, and I'm pre-aimed, and there was nothing. There was nothing I could do there. I was dead. So we're coming off spawn here. We have a minute and a half left, and at this point we just need some map control because we really don't have anything right now. Like you see, they have left shut down with the heavy. We do get 2 kills here, so here's a good opportunity. But again, we wait way too long, and we don't communicate what we want to do. I'm sort of setting up for a mid push with my bubbles. Easy kill on the Inkjet there. You're going to see LAKEY pushes into their base. I'm still holding mid, and Birch and Shale are trying to set up on the left side of the map. So we just weren't coordinated well at all. And then the Rapid goes mid, LAKEY dies in their base. I'm trying to bubble for Birch, and then their one comes across through bunker, and that's just a tough gunfight there. I'm actually going to pause though because there's a couple things that I want to talk about right there. And the first thing is, so obviously we waited way too long to make the push, but then when we pushed, we didn't push with numbers. So you saw I was, Shale had pushed up and died earlier, and so Shale's coming off spawn just as we try to start this push. LAKEY dies early in the push. As you can see, they're just coming off spawn now on the map. And so it's just sort of Birch and I, and I'm way too far behind Birch to help him push. And so I'm in mid, and I wrap back through to the left side to try and help him. And I use my bubbles to block off mid because I knew that I needed to get to him. And so I throw my 2 bubbles into their court, trying to sort of, hopefully, I'm literally just hoping for a lucky pick there. So that way we can isolate the heavy up top. But I don't get anything. And then I see that they're pushing across canal, so I turn back, try to kill the dualies, but that was just a tough gunfight. And now you can see I'm dead. LAKEY's is coming off spawn, so it's a 2v2 with Shale and Birch in the place they're trapped. There's literally just nothing they can do, especially because Birch has the Rainmaker and Shale has a Rapid. There's just no way that they're going to be able to stop a heavy that's just basically shooting for fall off damage, and then the range blaster, which is actually on the back ramp there, and they're just going to do some chip damage until they're just both get trapped and are forced to die. But I think Shale actually does a nice job to trade here somehow. I honestly don't know how he gets this kill, but then they have the Ray ready. And so, yeah, Birch goes down, Shale dives in, trying to avoid the Ray, and also gets taken out. So now it's LAKEY and I with 35 seconds left. Again, right here, what we probably should have done, and this is another kill. I have to kill this thing, Jet. I don't know how they don't die. But we're both alive, and that just doesn't help us. And then I just get pushed by the range. But again, you see, it's another situation where we just didn't work together as a team, because we still, that's a 2v3, I think. In terms of when people were coming off spawn and stuff, and that's winnable for LAKEY and I, but we just didn't play it well at all. And then I get a nice kill in the dualies here, but it's too little too late. We actually do get the pop, but Birch actually gets the pick up, but was not meant to be. Yeah, either way, guys, so tough loss on map 1. I was honestly really upset with this loss, because we definitely could have done a lot better. It was just so many, we just weren't playing well as a team, we weren't communicating well, but yeah, so it was a poor map for us. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, if you did enjoy, please remember earthquake that like button. What else do you need to do? Oh yeah, check out my other social medias. I'm trying to stream every day on Twitch. I should be live later tonight, depending on when this video should go up this afternoon. So yeah, I should be live later tonight with scrims or quads or twins or solo or something like that, something Splatoon related. But yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.